so that'll have to do. On the right hand side there are some black things. Now these black things over there, we wait for those. You've met those at McDonald's? You ever had an Angus burger at McDonald's? There they are. New Angus Kiwi burger. You even get an egg on your Angus. Yeah. Now, as Peter used to say, this is the place he selected. One of the things he looked for was the lake. There was a tree, and this rolling hill view. This view. Everyone look to the right-hand side. It's all cleared now. Those hills are the Kaimais. The flats are the Hauraki Plains, and the rolling hills are still on the farm. I think this bus has got something funny in its computer. But there you go. Unspoiled view. That's what Middle Earth should look like. Big spiral mountains running down the middle. The flats where the people live. And the little rolling hills that the hobbits hide in. There you go. Now if you were going to have your journey and you're going to really think about your journey, you would go that way and go over those mountains. Your unexpected journey. Genuine Middle Earth grader people and a genuine Middle Earth roller. Still doing the track. Okay, now we're going to see the Hobbiton movie set. It is a permanent movie set. Well, it's a permanent set now, it's a permanent shire. 2 years to build it, with wood, bricks, glass, everything that's good and permanent. This is the movie set that Peter used in The Hobbit. So everywhere you're going today, the little Hobbit feet have walked. Oh dear. I think I must be swallowing the dust. Now the reason why we are not seeing a Lord of the Rings set is, well, it was half pulled apart, and as soon as the filming was finished for Lord of the Rings, it was supposed to go. But there must be a film god or a weather god or something out there who smiles down on us because he sent a big storm and they couldn't pull it all out. They waited for 6 months, and in the meantime Lord of the Rings had come out. And it had generated a heck of a lot of interest in hobbits and where they lived and where they were filmed. There they are, this is more Angus, Miss Mummy Angus. Look at her, beautiful, beautiful big, lovely big things, yes. And keep one in the backyard and keep the grass down. And we had interest in the Lord of the Rings set. Anyway, we had interest in the Lord of the Rings set. People wanted to come and see it, but they couldn't because it wasn't still owned by New Line, etc., and under Confidentiality Act. But Peter and Alexander's and New Line all sat down together and decided they could get some tours going for what there was. We have a friend. We have a friend. Yeah. We got some tours going for what there was. 2002, the first tour actually took place. Now there were 4 people in a minibus. And all they saw for that was the remains of 17 hobbit holes. There was a bit of fly that were painted white. The roads were there, but nothing much else, and the guys were running around holding up photos and that and saying, hey, this is what it looked like across my heart. So, but that's what started what we're doing today, because the interest grew and grew. Slowly overseas interest grew and the whole thing. 17 hobbit holes. Go on Google, it's still on Google. No one's updated Google. Still Google it. Yeah. And it's really pathetic, to be quite honest. But that's what brought these tours on. And they decided when they went to film The Hobbit, they would build a permanent set so everyone could enjoy The Hobbit. Look at that, quickly, they thatched Mill House. There it is. There's the bridge. Double arch bridge. There's the Green Dragon. That's our jewel in the crown, everyone, the Green Dragon. Okay. Let's sneak through some more sheep. Another quick peek as we come over here. We're a little bit higher now, slightly different look. And there's the lake again. That's our lake. There's our green dragon.
Wow.
And that's where you're going later on. If the bus decides to move. Then stops for photo opportunities. Alrighty, we're up the service lane. We're sneaking around the back of the service lane. It's the way you come into Hobbiton. As we come over the back, you have the technical yard, now used by our gardeners. There's 5+ of those looking after the place constantly. This is where they had the containers and they rebuilt all the sets up and then took them down to the Hobbiton. Along here on the left hand side, we have a sheep eating dirt there. Along here on the left hand side we had what they call where all the animals were kept. It was sort of the zoo encounter. Every animal you saw on the Lord of the Rings was brought, especially trained and brought in. Even the sheep. There was a hawk from the States and there was mice and rats and everything. And even the sheep was brought in. This big flat on the left-hand side used to look like a circus, everyone. This is where they held all the tents for the eating, they had all the trailers, they had the makeup and everything was in there. So you'd walk through here, a normal person would walk out and hop it over the hill and get filmed. As I said about the sheep, you look at our lovely sheep there, beautiful, lovely smile on their face. Peter said, they all said, Peter, can we be in the movie? And Peter said, no, sorry girls, you're too modern. You all look like you got a cell phone in your back pocket. So they packed us in, and Peter brought in these Suffolk sheep, black-footed, black-faced Suffolk sheep, stunt sheep, to do all the stunts and take place. These guys were all banned to the other side of the farm. So when Peter wanted a shot of the hills, he had to whistle up the Alexanders and say, "Oi, move the sheep." So he did. Okay. Just a bit of our Middle Earth looking area. We're sneaking around the back of Hobbiton. Not that far to go now. And when we go up around the corner,